شوية لفيت الكاميرا يسار. ما أدري قلت عشان سنترنج شوية، مع انه هم مو سنترنج، انا كلش مو بالنص حاليا، نتزح هني شوي. شعر إيه. شنو بعد لحظة. ايه زين. وين الريد بول مالي؟ very risky ها والله. زين يلا كونتينيو. وين وصلنا امس؟ talk to Professor Fig.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
نوعا ما اللعبة بدأت تفوزلي وايد. هذا شنو؟ قاعد نطلع من جناح ريفن كلو. Let's go. اي صح، احنا تونا راجعين من رحنا هذيك المنطقة ويا سليفرن. هنا الكلاسات. اهلا يا ابو فيق. لحظة هني في شيء.
Revelio.
يا بروفيسور براذر. ويت صح، هو اكتشف ما ادري شنو.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon.
What's up?
But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is great news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
نايس. اقدر اروح اللايبراري الحين. اعطي طاف. تحت. لحظة. كنا في شنو؟ في ترجمة عربي. بس وين؟ don't know where. يمكن برا بالمين سكرين. وينها؟ شو قاعد يصير؟ شو قاعد يصير؟
If only a student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
والله هو sound awful.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
plans.
ايش تبي نشكل؟ شكو لك.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Iron gobstone. Ew. ما اقدر اخذها شي. I have to go up. How do I go up there?
Prepare.
I want to go up. Oh, في شيء هني.
Revelio.
الحين this is one. بس شلون؟ ما اقدر اسحبه.
Levioso. Accio.
ما اقدر طقك هيك. سوالف تسلق. شلون اصعد فوق؟ في درايش؟ جسر نط؟ don't think so. كذا هني.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
يلا ناخذ كل سايد كويست.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to.
انزين الحين نسحب على ذلك كلهم. في هني assignment. هذا شنو؟ require level 3 يعني كل level 7.
If anything,
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
اسمها زينوبيا. ليش اسمها زينوبيا؟ زينوبيا. Oh, dear.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Shit. اوكي هذا الكويست مال شو اسمه.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
مال فيك. شنو زين؟ شنو الكويست؟ win 2 rounds وانت شنو؟
Revelio.
خذيتها. شنو؟ Oh, everyone.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
Hello.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian.
Hello, Lucan.
I know.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. That's it.
زين. كومبوات يعني.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
زين الحين اقدر.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
يلا.
Ready for another round?
Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Sebastian. ولا no? No.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's
So
get to it.
let's go.
Ready to get thrashed?
اوبا
Apologies in advance.
ثلاثة ضدي. يلا. Break through violet shield with force spells like summoning charm. اوكي وهاي اللي اسحب. اوكي. زين. اوكي. Okay. Okay. يا شلونها؟ سمعت بوشي.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
Yeah.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
هذا الاسايمنت. اخ ليش الجامعة مو شي؟ اخ لو الجامعة شي كان تكون فن.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
هذه ديومس بدال نو انا شنو كان هني ريبيرو صح؟ ممكن احطها؟
Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Incendio.
شنو المشكلة؟ ايه يا ولد هني هي شنو لازم قريب يعني؟
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Then لحظة خلني اقرا. It's range require you to be close to the target. The spells deal significant damage and light certain objects on fire. Enemy hit with fire-based attack will continue to take damage for a few seconds. Okay, burning. Yeah. Okay. فوقها صح. أقول تحت. فوق. وين سنيب بس؟ Let's wait.
Ah, there you are.
هذا.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer.
There you go.
So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
ما اروح انا. Talks to Sebastian. Let's go, Sebastian. Slytherin. Slytherin.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section.
Yeah.
Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Yeah. Slither. The Slytherin mate.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
ايش دائرة حمراء؟ مفروض تسلل.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
Sure. وينها؟ وين هي؟ وين هي؟ أنا عمي؟ اوكي. شلون؟ شلون؟ لازم ما اقرب. تم اختفي؟ الباب شنو يتبطل؟ في ظلم مني. Okay, this is a bit tricky. شوية tricky.
Quieter than a jobberknoll.
اقدر اسوي
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word.
Let's go.
Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is. That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Tome by its cover. هاي كأنها صوب restricted area. ها؟ عشان اخليها تلف.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
وينها؟ Where is the ghost? زين.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else is given her.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
هذا الظاهر يمعه. بس ما ادري اساسا شلون يمعه. شفته بكذا مكان.
Revelio.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Reparo.
لحظة هنحط اللي يختفي يا شباب ما تسوي مسخرة
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Revelio.
Revelio. فيش حاجة. Chest. Oh, let's go to war.
Where might this lead?
Okay.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
سويت انا. شلون؟ اوكي هني ابي هني. شلون تو تبطل؟ ما ادري شو وضعه، بس هو كان فيه يمكن.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
ماكو شيء يتبطل. بوب خلي بالك. زين
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
هذا شلون؟ شلون نروح هناك؟ يمكن من هني. اروح هناك. اوه صار هناك. اوكي simple, not so hard. شنو الجير اللي فل؟ نظارة شمسية، زين كلوك، big improvement. نقول له destroyed. ممكن الحين نقدر ناخذ oh shit. That was pretty.
It is a book after all.
Nice. نمشي النظارة الشمسية مالت العمي. شنو جود
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
هاي منو؟ لا تقول لي أمه. مين دي؟
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
بس الحين I just go out. نروح حق بروفيسور فيك. بطل شباب. بروفيسور فيك. دير ودير. كافو اللي يطقوا لي تحية. شطار. هذا الحين هم خالين. لو انا ادرس هني مو بس راح اعمل منها. ايوه سيباستيان. سيباستيان زعلان؟ ليش زعلان؟ ايش فيك يا سيباستيان؟ سيباستيان oh shit.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir,
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was
Yeah,
a
my God.
book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
أخذت الكتاب.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
شنو في كوستات؟ هيبولوجي الكيز الستونز هذا الوند نفسه صح؟ يلا شر.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible.
As
I would
soon
like to talk
as
to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Yeah.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
ده عايز لي فويس ولا شنو؟ Which one؟ هني تبيني صح؟ هني وورد ماب زين دنجنز وشي نسوي الاسايمنت اول زين في هني سايد كوست بعد.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear.
Thank
I have
you.
had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
نروح انت زين كلب.
Hidden herbology. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
زين الحين هذا مو هني. هاو No. لما يصير يعني اساسن كريد يعني نقلب. زين ليش اوكي سوالك مسكين كفخة بطل. اخ عجيبين هذول وش صار شو اسمه يعني. زمان انتهت.
Incendio!
استفدت ايه؟ انا استفدت ايه؟
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Oh. Let's enter.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light. Incendio!
Okay. شلون بطل الطوف؟
Incendio!
I guess. Sure.
Revelio! Incendio!
ما قاعد يدمجوني وايد.
Revelio! Incendio!
Yeah. وين اللي معكم فلوس؟ فلوس. ايوه. كويس. لازم اروح ابيع اساسا.
Revelio!
ليش ضباب؟ يمكن حتى تحت في شيء. كيف
Incendio!
ما اقدر ادش هناك.
Incendio!
او خلينا نشوف هناك كيف.
Incendio! Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Yeah. صح. زين انت عندي هذا. Don't need you. اوكي. وانت احسن شيء 12 ديفنس. خلي الثاني نبيعه. شو انت 8 ديفنس 8 نفس الشيء. ياكله من واحدة. لا انت شو نبيع هذا ما ينكسره. نروح حق الاوتفت. كم 8 هذا 8 2 اوف 14 بجامة. نايس فيري نايس. شر
Incendio!
وانا مدرع.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacle done to prove his bravery.
ماني تهاوش مع هذا الحين.
Incendio.
ليش احس في شيء في زويدة؟ هاي نفس اللي بهاري بوتر اللي هم رايحين حق فيلوسوفر ستون اللي طاحوا ولازم ما يتحركون عشان يطلعون. اوه اوه wait give me all you want. Thank you very much. Very much. Greenhouse هني. هنا في شغلات.
Revelio.
Oh, inside. Let's go inside. Another one.
Growing Punja's onion.
Oh, request. Oh shit, يدتي ما فيها شعر. Herbology.
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora.
Professor
dear.
Garlic?
Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Swag.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new form and cut down the soil!
Reparo.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry
broken
about that.
ability.
Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
كلاس نص دقيقة.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already
When
taken to
the
herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom.
vocabulary
It wasn't
مراتها
easy to
كلها
spare
لها
one
علاقة
on such late notice.
زراعة.
Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight,
يعني
and
مو
a
أقصد لما
bit of
تتكلم
magic,
النباتات.
they will take time to grow.
ماي.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
زين. Let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. And they'll do the rest.
شنو؟ الكابج.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the
I'm
denoming,
sorry.
but they left her
What
haunting
do I need to
daffodils.
do?
Garlic said she wanted you to have a go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
خلصت انت.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
زيادة. ما في زيادة.
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
استوت.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
اقدر اعمل شيء.
That goes for plants as well as friendship.
ايوه يقدر يعمل هناك. Nothing more. Don't care.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
ويني انا الحين؟ هذا الجرين هاوس ها؟ مو اللي رحت له توا؟ شنو اللي رحت له توا؟ اللي رحت له توا اعتقد I'm done for today. يعني هذا ارتب. I'm done for today. Setting save game. يلا see you later guys.